Windows application, you can change the size and location of a window to suit your needs. Here, watch this. To resize a window, press and hold the left mouse button with the pointer on any corner. The window's outline moves with the pointer, and when you release, the window is resized. Moving a window is just as easy. Simply press and hold the left mouse button anywhere in the window border and move the window wherever you like on the screen. Notice that anytime you're in a window border, the pointer changes to let you know. Scroll bars are handy when there's too much data to fit in your window at one time. There are several ways to move through text or data using the scroll bar. Position the pointer on the up or down arrow on the scroll bar elevator and click the left mouse button to move one line at a time. Or, with the pointer in the elevator, press and hold the left mouse button. Now you can slide the elevator up or down. If you want to jump to the beginning or the end of a document, click on these rectangles at the bottom or top of the scroll bar. You can also move one window full at a time by clicking on the cable itself. Other scrolling options are available in the scroll bar menu. These advanced methods are discussed in the online tutorial.
Scrolling. I like that. Jane, let me ask you about another desk set tool. I've heard about the electronic mail application.
That's Mail Tool. More than likely, you'll be using it quite a bit. Would you like to see it work?
You bet.
Open Mail Tool through the Workspace menu under Programs. As an icon, Mail Tool looks like a mailbox. Double-click, the Mail Tool opens. The Mail Tool window lists the messages you've received. Double-click on the messages you want to read, and it appears in the View Message window. When you want to compose or reply to mail, a third window appears in which to write your electronic message and then deliver it to someone else. Moving or copying files directly from File Manager to the Mail Tool is as easy as drag and drop. Select the file you want to mail, drag, and drop the icon right into the Compose or Reply to Mail window, and it's ready to edit or send. Storing mail is just as easy. With the file you want to store listed on the Mail file line, select the Move or Copy to Mail file option from the menu. And when people send you messages while you're on vacation or simply out of the office, Mail Tool will reply with your own customized message.
What a wonderful tool.
Let me show you another one. This is Calendar Manager, an electronic organizer that works like your date book. Except with Calendar Manager, you can schedule your appointments and the system reminds you automatically of your meeting.
I can really use that. What else?
Well, Print Tool makes printing a snap. Just drag and drop the file you want printed, and Print Tool does the rest. Clock Tool displays the time right on your screen in digital or analog form. You can also include the date and seconds. Of course, all the desk set tools are explained in the online tutorial.
There really are a lot of great OpenWindows desk set features, aren't there?
You bet, and we've barely scratched the surface.
Thanks again, Jane.
I'm glad to help.
Okay, we've taken a look at the graphic user interface and some of the OpenWindows desk set tools. Next, a quick overview of utilities and properties. What are utilities, Jane?
Utilities are programs that allow you to perform certain kinds of maintenance and service. For example, Refresh repaints the screen if it's been disrupted. There's also Save Workspace, which lets you return to the same screen layout you've created anytime you re-enter OpenWindows. Lock Screen is a screensaver which prevents images from being burned into the screen and protects your workstation so no one else can use it while you're away. We've already talked about the console window, but let me just add that you only need one console window on your desktop at any one time. The online tutorial covers console in more detail.
Okay. And properties?
Properties allows you to customize several features of the user interface to suit your needs and tastes. If you have a color monitor, for instance, Properties lets you select the workspace and window color of your choice from a total of 64 possibilities. Most desk set applications like Mail Tool also have Properties options which allow you to customize features within that tool. Properties are covered in the online tutorial.
Giving users freedom to customize their workspace and desk set tools really shows the flexibility and functionality of OpenWindows.
That's right.
Coming up, a brief tour of this OpenWindows user training package.
The centerpiece of your OpenWindows training package comes right on the product release tape itself. It's the online tutorial which can be accessed anytime you're in OpenWindows and want an interactive refresher course. It shows you how to operate the mouse, how to locate and expose various menus, and how to resize and move windows. You'll see how to use the command tool, text editor, file manager, mail tool, calendar manager, and all the other desk set tools. The tutorial contains simple, animated examples of the OpenWindows software. To see these demonstrations, exit OpenWindows through a workspace menu. OpenWindows will clear the screen. At the system prompt, you'll type in /user /openwin /demo /tutorial /start _tutorial. Then hit return. Refer to the tutorial guide in your user training package for this command. When you see the tutorial table of contents in the console window, leave the console window open and double-click on the Go To button across from the introduction, Read This First. Here you'll find complete instructions on using the tutorial. When you're finished, exit through the workspace menu and type OpenWin at the system prompt. Getting in and out of the tutorial is easy when you follow the tutorial guide that comes in your user training package. You'll also find instructions on how to run the tutorial without viewing the demonstrations or animation scripts. If you signal a demonstration by clicking on a button in this mode, an alert screen appears as a reminder. Everything a capable end user needs to know about OpenWindows features and functionalities is in the online tutorial. But if OpenWindows was installed in any directory other than /user /openwin, refer to the tutorial guide and ask your system administrator for help starting up the tutorial.
In addition to the tutorial, OpenWindows provides an online help function. When your OpenWindows product arrives, you'll find the product release tape on top. Underneath is the documentation. As a user, there are only two manuals that you need to be concerned with: the Installation and Startup Guide and the OpenWindows User's Guide. These contain more comprehensive user information and serve as additional references to the user training package. For most users, the answers to your questions can be accessed online in the tutorial. As soon as OpenWindows is installed on your workstation, using the Installation and Startup Guide, we recommend that you go to the tutorial first to familiarize yourself with using the software. Now, if you have a service-related problem or a question that can't be answered by the online tutorial or the user's guide, there are Sun contacts in the U.S. and abroad. Consult the tutorial guide for the telephone number to call in your area to speak with a Sun expert. In addition to these hotline resources, Sun Educational Services offers advanced training on OpenWindows. These courses are important if you develop applications. Sun Educational Services also provides classes on hardware, software, system administration, and user training. We recommend that you consider taking some or all of these courses to get the most out of your workstation. For a course catalog or to register for classes, call the appropriate telephone number listed in your tutorial guide. With each OpenWindows session, your workstation performance will increase in speed and productivity. You'll work faster on more jobs than you ever thought possible. Inputting, editing, moving, loading, programming information, visually, intuitively. That's the future of workstation software. That's OpenWindows. From Sun Educational Services and all of us at Sun Microsystems, welcome to OpenWindows.